All right. Well, Cuomo just came on the news and said people coming in from virus hotspots into New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut will be quarantined for 14 days. Um, we've been hearing for weeks that the virus is surging in places like Arizona and Texas and Florida, and the market just factored it in today. Apparently, that's the reason we're down today. They've said it every day for 2 weeks, right, Christian? But today is the day that counts. Um, you know, so what's really, really nice and what I'm so proud of and what I hope you all appreciate if you come on the insider call yesterday. Yesterday the market was up and Christian said it looks like we're heading lower. So to have someone in your ear telling you the market looks like it's going to go down while it's up, that's the best kind of friend you can have. How many people were on that insider call yesterday? How many people heard that? How many people heard that message? How many of you maybe didn't go out long a stock because of what he said on that call, right? And Christian, for me, I'm at my highs for the year now. I bought puts in IBM yesterday. We were talking yesterday about how bad it looks on the call. So that was really good. Long plug. I talked about that. That was good. We have a bearish trade on the SPYs and OWM, which I rolled yesterday for 295 up to 305 because it wasn't going down. I was still able to roll it. We're still up on the trade, but definitely could have been a lot better if I handled it differently. Our Intel Phoenix trade bearish. That's winning too now. Oh, that's even better. Across the board, just winning, but great message yesterday. And it's easy to say the market looks strong when the market's strong, and it's easy to say the market looks weak when the market's weak. But you said yesterday you thought we were going lower when the market was strong. And as I said, in trading, that's the best kind of friend you could have, is someone who doesn't tell you what you want to hear, they tell you what you need to hear. By the way, perhaps one of the easiest trades I've ever made, and obviously I got lucky and I was disciplined. But last night after the close, like right as we were starting the Tom Sosnoff Tastyworks call, Dell and VM Software announced they were breaking up. Dell traded to 59, up 10 points, but it didn't make sense because they were buying VMware, and usually the buyer goes down. So I started shorting Dell. Now I shorted it yesterday, so it marks me at 49. So think about the fact that I'm short from 59, marked only down 200. I did really well on this Dell. So I'm marked being short 49, but really I sold it at 59, if that makes sense, from yesterday's close. That was a fun little trade. IBM is just the worst stock ever. I tweeted that out yesterday. I said it on the insider call. It just has nothing good. It hasn't even come up that much from its lows. I had a huge position. I sold half of it yesterday, right before the close, just to be conservative, and a lot this morning. Now I only have 3 left. OWM or SPY puts doing well. Phoenix gave out. Christian, Phoenix had put 2 trades on yesterday. One was Plug Power. We bought the 7 calls for 67, the July 17 7 calls for 67 cents. They're up 100% with the market down. And then we put on a bearish trade in Intel, which is up 40% today. So I don't know how you do the math, but I guess up 140% today in Phoenix with the market down. So proud of that. That was good. I was going through a period where it was like, the euphoria of this market was like slow, and it felt more like gambling than I like it to feel. And so I was just kind of sitting in my hands. I haven't been doing a lot. And I was talking yesterday with Stephanie Ruff, and as I was saying, sometimes it's like, not like a curse, but almost like a curse, in the sense that no matter what, my job is to watch the market all day, every day. Christian feels like this too. Some days you love it, but some days you're like, it's 85 degrees outside. My kids want to play. Why am I staring at nothing moving? and you feel like, what am I doing? I'm wasting my time today. And I do this for you guys because I have a lot of members and we want to make sure we're in rhythm with the market. But when you have a day like today where plug goes up and you're long plug and Intel goes down and you're short Intel, and you feel completely in rhythm with the market, then that's the reward for never leaving your seat. I'm sorry. Who gets paid to write these CNBC headlines, Christian? NASDAQ in danger of losing its winning streak. You think? You think?
Give it time. Give it time. It could happen.
All 30 Dow stocks lower.
I think
Market down on virus concerns.
Those are my favorite. Like if you ever watch, I think it's kind of funny because you'll see like if the pre-market is down or after hours is down, somebody will write an article about how the market, futures are down on, fill in the blank, rate concerns or coronavirus concerns, yada, yada, yada. But then if they turn and then they're positive, like an hour later, futures are higher on relief over coronavirus numbers. And it's just silly, It's just, I feel bad for people that, kind of fall prey to that stuff. But it's funny to watch that news wire change with price, right? Because if you just wake up and you see it, then you think, yeah, it makes sense, right? But if you watch it, you'll see that the articles follow that price all the time, and that's why I don't hold too much weight to any of it.
Well, last night I was watching it, and actually they would have it was like futures indicated lower on coronavirus concerns, and you see the market up, and then it's like market shrugs off coronavirus concerns as futures tick higher, and you see it's actually down. So the headlines weren't even correlated with the future. They kept putting the headline, and then the market would reverse off that headline. It was pretty funny to watch last night. So Evan, question is, if it was your job, by the way, two things. Number one, sometimes I think like the summer high school intern is sitting in the room and everyone's like, why are we down today? He's like, I think people are worried about the coronavirus. They're like, let's do it. Roll out the headline. I was on Fox once, and Charles Payne was the financial guy, and I got in early in the morning to do a stock market interview, and they were just getting their talking points from someone else. So it's just like one person puts out the news, and then it just gets regurgitated throughout the day. The question for me was, what would your headline be? And I said mine would be euphoric market gets reality check as sellers take profits.
I'd say that's 10 times better than anything else that's usually out there.
Right?
Yep.
Or how about the market makes sense again?
Yeah.
Wait,
coronavirus still exists? Question mark? Something like that.
No, I'm going with this. The drugs have worn off as market plummets. Vince is good. Disney stock lower on news that Goofy has COVID. Sold a Facebook contract to expire on Friday for 136% profit based on Christian's analysis. Thanks. So someone exited Facebook on Friday based on your analysis. Okay. All right. All right. If anyone didn't see the Tasty Works, there's a link over there. We got one bullish trade in Activision, one bearish trade in IBM. If I could get 30 or better, I would take it. If I could get 30 or better, I would take it. Okay. Hey, Eli, come here. What's up? We're on the call.
Yeah, that's why.
You want to say hello?
Hi.
There you go. Thank you.
Hi.
Thought you'd like speaking to the mic.
Yay.
See ya.
Okay.
Yeah, come on. You got to enjoy the benefits of working. My kids are really like, it's fun. They're like, they know me well. Like when I'm on a call like this, they walk in so quietly. You know? Robin Hooders out of money. What other headlines would you have? I'm having fun with this. This is fun. You know, Eli's take on the market was he wanted to buy Disney, so I'm not listening to him right now. Activision, I don't know if we got filled. That's coming back out. You know, it feels good though. And again, I reiterate every time we have a big down day, but I always say the motto for AMTG is you like us when the market goes up, you love us when the market goes down. In this case, in OMM, we had no trades on. In our other services, OWM, we own puts in the SPYs. In Phoenix, I told you about that already. So across the board, we're fighting a good fight. Calvin said another round of $1,200 checks. Market will go up when Robinhood is reload. Yeah, Stefan, I mean, I'm gonna hold plug, like, but I have a very light position, and you can see it. I have 2 calls. I have 100 shares. I sold a $7 put. And yeah, coming off the high of 775. It's just been so strong, and like I've seen what this can do before. I wouldn't make a big play on it. This is small. Yesterday I was trading it with like 60, 70 contracts, so you could understand the relative. And today this is just like it's like a feeler position, you know. And it's like a good hedge because I own puts in IBM, I own puts in the SPY, I own puts in Intel, I own puts in Dell. So you know, it's good for me to have. Oh man, sold my Beyond Meat puts. That's annoying. It's good for me to have something that the market pops will go up, and you know, I love a strong stock on a weekday. All right. Cool. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Great call. We appreciate you. Stay light, stay right. You got this. Fun call today. Thanks to Michael Honig. Thanks to Christian Stark. Thanks to JJ. Thanks to Will. Thanks to all of you for participating. Stay healthy. Yep. Have fun. Be good. We'll talk to you later.